This table of results is filled with results from shapes that students in my class have drawn. We've got the total number of dots for each of the shapes. We're investigating 8 dot shapes, so that's always 8. We've got the number of dots on the edge, on the inside, and then the area of each shape. Hopefully you've got a similar looking table. Take a moment to look through these results and see if you notice anything. Do that now, maybe pause the video. Something that I think is really weird is how certain numbers crop up a lot. This 803, 803, 803. These results came from completely different looking shapes. This shape looked completely different to this shape. And yet when they're in the table, they're just 803 again. 803, 803. It seems like lots of shapes, well, all shapes, if they have an edge dots number of 8 and an inside dots 0, will always have an area of 3, no matter what they look like. I think that's pretty weird. And Lucy, in my class, thought similar. She wrote down this conjecture. She said, if e equals 8 and I equals 0, then the shape will always give an area of 3. Maybe you wrote down similar. Have a think for a moment. How could Lucy test her conjecture? If she thinks this, how could she convince somebody else that it is true? Have a think now. All right, I'll tell you what she's going to do. She's decided this lesson to just try and find one that breaks the rule. As mathematicians, that's a nice way to test a conjecture. If you think their pattern holds, try to find something that breaks that pattern. Try to prove yourself wrong. This is the first really funny shape that she's tried to drawn to try to break her conjecture. Let's test the number of dots. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots and 0 on the inside. And she's going to try and find the area of that and see whether it's 3 or not. She's going to try and draw loads more weird looking shapes that have e equals 8 and I equals 0 to try and break her conjecture. Let's take a look at what others in the class wrote down. Dan wrote down, we've got lots of 803, but not many 624. 803, loads of 803, but we've only got 624 here and 624 here. So what Dan is going to do this lesson is just to try and look for some more 624, because he thinks we need more of those to convince ourselves that that pattern will carry on. Lauren is going to look for something different. She's noticed what we found, E's and I's as 8 and 0 and 7 and 1 and 6 and 2. But she's going to try and figure out whether other numbers are possible here. What you should do today is choose one of these to try yourself. What interests you? Which one of those you want to do? Or maybe you've written down something for yourself. You've written down your own conjecture or something else that you want to look for. And that's fine. If you've written something down yourself, try that. But if you haven't, choose one of these and investigate further. Good luck with that.